Hey guys, Nachi here again, and today we're making acarajé. Can you say it? Acarajé, 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 acarajé. I know it's a quite hard word, but the food is delicious and with an interesting background as well. Let's learn about acarajé. From Yoruba language, acarajé, eat fireball. Acarajé came all the way from parts of Africa and tells a story about faith and freedom. A religious food from Candomblé. Religion based on African beliefs. Candomblé mythology tells a story about the Orisha Yansan, the goddess of wind. Yansan, wife of Shango, went to meet Ifa, her mentor. Ifa gave food to Yansan and said, Shango needs to eat that before talking to his people. Yansan did what Ifa said, but she was curious and ate a few. Just like Ifa asked, they went to talk to the people. But instead of words, fire came out of their mouth, and the people idolized them even more. From the rituals of Candomblé to the streets of Salvador. Women slaves that was working in the streets of Salvador started to sell acarajé. With the money saved, they were able to buy their freedom and the freedom of their loved ones. Now let's offer acarajé to the Orisha Yansan. Yum! Okay, so we are going to start with the beans. So it's very important to soak the beans first and soak it overnight or for at least 6 hours to be able to take the skin out more easily. Okay, so we need to peel the beans. So to do that, the easier way that I found, you just need to blend a little bit, but you don't want to powder. You just want to cut the beans, to break the beans. So that's good. Don't overdo it. Don't put too much as well. And this is what we want, okay? Not a powder, but broke. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna soak that in water. So I'm gonna fill up this with water. And it gets this little foam over here, but you can see that the skin is already coming up. Okay? All right, but I already have it here, beans that I soaked yesterday. And the skin is already coming out. And the easy way to be able to take the skin, separate the skin from the beans is give a little shake, and with the bigger bowl, go and you strain it. So you just want to do this all over again. Use the same water so you don't waste water. So what do? I just put it back and I repeat the process. So here I already have the beans nice and clean that I did it all over again. Okay, so that's what we want. So we are going to blend the mix for the acarajé now. Okay, so some onions to the blender, and we're gonna do this in phases because like this is small. So onions, the beans that you took out the skin, a little bit of salt. And this you do want a paste, okay? So you want a nice and smooth. So we're going to add this mix to a bowl and repeat the process. Everything is here on this big bowl, and what we want to do, see how it's kind of heavy, the mix now, we want to incorporate some air into the dough. So see, it's getting more fluffy, so that you want to keep repeating this move with the spoon. See, it's way lighter, the dough already. So just keep going and you can sing for the Orishas. Oh, so beautiful. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. See, nice, fluffy. Like it almost doubled the volume. We are not only doing the acarajé, we also filling in the acarajé with caruru and vatapá.
Vai beber leite com nata, ou vai ter nojo quando vê. Você vai direto ao ponto, ou vai girar até cansar, e depois ficar dizendo que ninguém veio pra ajudar. Oh Maria, oh Maria, onde é que você vai? Onde é que você vai? Onde é que você vai? Ai, ai. Oh Maria, onde é que você vai?
Okay guys, so now that I finished chopping everything, looks very colorful, very nice, we're going to start making the caruru. First, we are going to toast the shrimp and the peanuts and the cashew nuts. And we're going to blend that.
Que queremos disciplina porque é o nosso jeito de conseguir não mentir. Precisamos de uma forma de vida.
So this is going to go over here. There's smoke.
Heads up, there's smoke downstairs.
Downstairs.
The alarm may sound.
The alarm
It's
may
going to
sound.
be loud.
Let's go slowly. Slowly but surely. Surely? Surely? How's it?
Surely.
Surely. Shirley is a girl's name. Okay, now we're going to blend this. Great, so this is what we want, okay? Nice powder. We already blend all the dry ingredients. Now we're gonna blend the wet ingredients, which is the peppers and the onions and the garlic. To help blend a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit of cachaça. See? Boom! Okay, enough. All right. Caruru, guys, we are making the caruru, which is with okra. Nice. So what we're gonna do first, we're going to add some regular oil in the pan. Let's put the okra. Gonna give a nice fry. Oh, I love fried okra. You can deep fry this, so nice. So we want to start getting like this, a little bit of caramelized color. And we can add a little bit of lime. We can add some of our mix, our refogado. Our shrimp mix. Notice that I didn't put any salt so far. The shrimp, it's quite salty, so you need to be careful with that. We're going to taste in the end and season. I have here some nice shrimp stock that I made it early with the heads of the shrimp that we're gonna cook as well later. So you're gonna add that to the pan, not to the stove. And we're going to let that reduce. So while the caruru is cooking, we're gonna start the vatapá. Originally, it's made with stale bread. It's whatever, old bread you have it at home. You don't wanna waste food. But I don't have any old bread, so I'm using flour, which is just fine. We're going to add the dende to the pan. And we're going to use the same wet mix that we used before, the refogado. And also the dry shrimp with peanuts and cashew nuts. Give a little mix. Okay. Now here's our flour. Add some flour to the mix. We are adding one of my favorite ingredients, which is coconut milk. I'm gonna bring this richness to the dish. Super, super nice.
Eu vou voltar pro meu país e tô feliz, feliz. Com muita história pra contar. É tanta gente pra abraçar e muita luta pra encarar no dia a dia.
Awesome, guys. So vatapá, just keep keep stirring, stirring. You want to cook very well the flour from it. And when it starts not sticking anymore under the pan, see how easily it comes out? That is good. It's ready to go. So we can just finish now with some herbs, and the same for the caruru. See that it reduced a lot, you know, it's more creamy. That's exactly what we're looking for. So here we have some parsley and coriander. Some places only put coriander, some places just parsley. Guys, up to you. You know, if you don't like coriander, don't add coriander, right? And I'm adding both because I love both. So we're doing that. And also some spring onions too. So, spring onions here, spring onions here as well. And this will give a lot of nice, fresh element to the food. Awesome. So now we're going to fry some of the shrimp, all right? And we're going to fry that on Dende oil. A bit of Dende on it. The pan. I already add some lime juice on the shrimp just to marinate a little bit. I like the taste of it, and a little bit of salt. Just let it get very hot, and you know, shrimp is quite fast. So boom, 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 done. Nice. So ready to go. Shrimp. This is a Dende oil, and we're going to fry it with the Dende oil. If you cannot find, just fry with the regular oil, it's okay. You know, any oil that does not have flavor, I would not recommend you to fry it with olive oil. Okay, so the Dende oil is getting hot, and I want to add like a onion, or this is a shallot because, you know, it's just a small pan. This will help the oil to keep the same temperature, to not raise too much, and also the smell. The Dende oil has quite a strong smell. So this is a little trick that you can see the Baianas in Bahia having there, like a giant onion on their giant pan, frying a lot of the acarajé. You guys remember the bean over here? It's nice, fluffy, beautiful, smells delicious.
Procurando carinho igualzinho a mim também.
It's gonna be a nice golden color.
Não pode ser alguém que seja normalzinho, você vem se aproxima.
Oh, that looks beautiful. It's like super soft too. Looks super nice.
Smells like Bahia.
It does smell like Bahia.
Se você quiser de mim, se faz.
Okay, so let's cut the acarajé in the middle to be able to get the filling. Nice. All right, so this is what we want. So what we're going to do, we're going to add some of the vatapá. Yum. Some of the caruru. Some of the nice, like, tomato salad.
Teu jeito me enlouquecendo, o meu corpo te querendo, soltei.
And we also garnish with lovely shrimp. I'm so excited! It's so good! Nice! Are you jealous? Should be, because it's so good. Try to do it. Try to make it at home. It's not that hard and totally worth it. Let me know how you like. like my videos, comment, try the recipe, give me feedback. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna continue here. This is delicious. Ciao!